Hey guys, Roper from All Tower Media here. Going to continue on with a little bit more of this playthrough of my solo run of Minecraft. Managed to not die during the last video from starvation because we were definitely starving. Last we worked on, we managed to preserve the source block there. I need to get some torches up down here. It's about to be nightfall. And critters out here are definitely going to want my attention. See, now this is over here is a side where I would start probably lining the side of this with glass and kind of, putting ourselves in a little bit of a bubble. I think it would look good. Also, give us a little bit of protection from, anything that's standing out here. I get a skeleton over there on that side, that hillside. Start shooting some arrows at me. I'd not be very appreciative of that. I might take offense to his actions. I don't know why I like this almost like an accent piece here. But it's a little too large. Definitely heard one of them. Not looking at you. Don't want anything to do with looking at you. You just stay out there. I could probably kill you, but I would need water to do it. And I don't really want to be outside for that. No, bad. I don't think he's able to get in here at the moment. I am caught him at a disadvantage. I don't think he's big enough, or I don't think he's got enough room to get in here. Oh, good. There's two of them. Oh, good. Because, one's not bad enough. See, they can't get in the water. Let's see here. Man, I wish I could get down there and actually take them out. Come on. Whoa. That block looks like it's breaking. Ooh, Ender Pearl. Hoya! Oh, man. I wish that other one would come over here now. I don't know where he went. Man, could I make the water? If I can make it down to the water, I would be totally fine. Well, you can just come on over here and I can do this. I'm okay with that. What is... Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Is there another one? Whoa! Ender Pearl. Yeah. Well, I guess I didn't need to break this this glass block after all. I thought they were going to come in here, but clearly they didn't have enough room, or they probably would have. Alright, so back up to the top. We got ourselves 2 ender pearls. Heck yeah, boys and girls. Heck yeah. I am okay with that. Nice. That is how that is done, I guess. I didn't know that's how that was done, but you know, I'll take the bragging rights on it. And then we'll put our glass piece back. The only thing I could think of was break that thing, let water spill into the hallway, go stand in the water, and then watch them as they attempt to get to me. But I guess the hallway in here isn't big enough for them. Like here, they might have been, might have been okay. Probably not, though. Okay. Who knew? I could make a little kill corner right here. Man, that one looks like he has a really big head. He has to be wearing armor. He's got to be wearing like a helmet or something. Gotta be wearing armor or something. Probably not a full set, just the helmet, obviously. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Alright. Once we get to the other side of this, like I said, we're going to go ahead and turn. Start heading further downhill. And we're here. That was easy. Okay, I won't go any further than that. I'll just go ahead and turn. Oh, probably about here. Since I'm just making the stairwells too wide all the way down. Not terribly wide, but the width of 2 blocks wide. Wide. Uniformity, right, boys and girls? Sounded right. see that zombie. Yeah, he's wearing a helmet. That one's not, though. He's burning to death. I wish there was a higher guarantee, or at least something that was like, yeah, you totally take out a zombie that's wearing armor, you get the armor that the zombie is wearing. Unfortunately, that is not the case. It's just a way for them to be out in the sunlight and messing with you. I don't know where their armor goes. Maybe it burst into flame alongside them, but if it's chain link, like that one was wearing, then I don't understand that, but hey, you know, not my call. I don't want any free floating lumber out here. I think I got it all. Yeah, looks like it. Hello, sheep. One of these days I'll stop killing them and I'll make myself a little farm out here so I can breed them and kill them as I please then. I'll have chickens and some sheep, and it's like he knew I was coming to get him. I'll have a horse or three. A horse of a horse, of course, of course. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. Okay, you're right. We should get back to what we were doing. Just as soon as I murder you and you. Ha 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 ha. And that makes for a lot easier access back into the base, doesn't it? I certainly think so. So long as I don't have like I said, a skeleton's probably the only thing that's going to be able to mess with that, because they'll start kicking off arrows at me like a jerk. Big meanie heads treat me like I'm needing to die like they are. I don't know, it sounded right. Okay, all right, slow down. Not really. Keep going. Eventually, we will be at the base of this mountain. Once we're there, hopefully I'll find some iron deposits pretty quickly. That's granite right there. Alright, that means we're getting down into the lower levels. Man, I was playing on a private game the other day. I was just messing around, getting my bearings, figuring out how all of the mechanics and everything of nature work. I've played before. Actually, I played for a good long while with Jareth, but it had been a little while. and switching back and forth between the mechanics of something like 7 Days to Die to this throws you off a little bit, as it does with any game switching around. But you know, I wanted to play this game and do a let's play of it, so I figured, oh, I might as well be a little bit more proficient at it. So started up a game, and man, I really wish that I'd have started the recording on it instead of this. I mean, this is a good world, don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying where I'm at. Like I said, I like being on the mountaintop. I like burrowing down like this. I think it looks pretty cool. Got some ideas on what it is that I'm going to construct up there. I want to be up in the cloud line. I think it'll look pretty neat. I think that the application of some mushrooms way up high like that, it's also going to look pretty cool. So, you know, I like this, but the world that I was in, I started off in a little mesa biome, you know, just a lot of desert around me. I found a single area that had a single tree, a lot of grassland. I mean, a lot of grass in that particular area, but it was just a little patch out in the middle of this desert, and I thought that was where I was going to have to like really set up because I didn't have a whole lot to work off of. And I went up over the top of this hill, and suddenly I'm on a coast, and it's not just a coast, it's a coast that has a village in it. And it's a nice little village. It was, you know, decently laid out. I like the looks of it, and it had a nice sandy beach and a cove, and it was really, really nice. I really liked it, and I ended up setting up in a sand cave directly underneath the village, and made tunnels up and around and into like the well, so I could go up into the village through the well and stuff like that. And as I was burrowing around underneath the village, they had a dungeon directly beneath the village. So I managed to not only have a decent village, but I also ended up having a really wonderful resource just directly beneath where it was that I already was. I didn't have to go anywhere. I didn't have to do anything. It was super cool. I really wish that I would have been recording on that, but it is what it is. Started fresh with this in order to be able to take off and start this run. But it'd have been a good one. It would have been a good one. But oh well. And yeah, I probably could have, you know, been like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, I'll show you in the next video, and then, you know, pulled up some video footage of it and recorded after the fact. But I didn't do that. I actually deleted that particular one. I tend to only have one game running at a time. You know, whenever I'm running 7 Days to Die, I don't have 3 or 4 games, you know, all active at the same time, where it's like I started one, started building in a world. And I have a hard time whenever I'm doing a Let's Play also having a private game going on, because I find I'm spending more time with one and not the other. And it's just a matter of, well, I want to make sure that I'm dedicating my time where it is that I want to. And for the most part, I want to dedicate it to, if I'm going to play a game, I want to record the game, so that this way I can, you know, share it with you guys and discuss and talk and, you know, hear your guys' feedback and comments, things of that nature. But you know, I tend to delete the other game just so that I'm not tempted to go, oh well, I'm just going to go play this instead. How I am, I guess. Man, we gotta be getting down there. Like, I think this right here is gonna be the run that's gonna take us straight into the earth, all the way down, like to the point that we're getting down there where, like, what am I trying to say? Lava and things of that nature are. Not that there's not lava up at the surface, but rather, you know, lava that's just big lakes of lava down there, you know. And if that's the case, I really hope that I find some iron, which I know I will. It's just a matter of actually locating it and then smelting it. And then once I've got that all taken care of, I can get myself set up in a position of finding some obsidian. We're going to carve ourselves out some obsidian, and we are going to make ourselves a nether portal, because I like going into the nether. Nether is a pain in the butt. It is a challenge to be there, but I like being in the nether, man. I really do. It's kind of how I am, I guess. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at? Got about 10 minutes left in the video. I need sticks, because I need 2, 3. There we go. Torch that so I can have some more checking. Add some granite to the equation up here. And that. I'll leave these up here and take this with me. I like the look at this as like an accent piece against the cobblestone. It's not bad. Alright, I need... Come on. I want some more birchwood planks. I like them as flooring. I'll use these probably as the exterior pieces, or at least floor accent pieces. I'm probably going to end up building up here with a lot of stone, a lot of just flat stone. I don't think that's what it's actually called, though. Smooth stone. That's what I'm trying to say. Smooth stone. It just takes so much cobblestone to actually make that. I mean, by the time we get done with this mining project, getting all the way down here, we're going to have plenty of cobblestone to spare. It's just, it takes so much cobblestone. I'm going to end up having to adjust the height of these roofs, or these ceiling pieces that I've created for myself. The reason being is whenever I go back through and actually set in staircases, I'll be 1 block higher. So I'll have to chisel away above in order to be able to make sure I've got enough clearance. It's part of why it is that I make the roofs, you know, these ceiling clearances like way up here. I wouldn't waste the time otherwise. Because when you're building, or at least what I found when you're building, it's better to think ahead to that, because otherwise, you know, if you're going to lay in flooring on something, then you want to make sure that you have the clearance for that layer as well. Otherwise, you're having to go back in and adjust a bunch of things, and pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Oh, broke the wrong one. Oops. As I learned from Caleb, I could stand right here and knock out like 5 blocks straight ahead of me. Alright, so as normal, I'll be wrapping this video up at about 30 minutes, which means that I am nearing completion. Yeah, if I had to be a guessing person, we have completely bypassed the actual surface and we have punched directly into the earth. So I would say we're not going to spit out at ground level down here. This is just going to be a cave that's going to go straight down into the underground. Into the underground. Man, I wish I remember how to check my depth. I know on the full version there was a way. It was one of the F keys. You could strike it and it would tell you, hey, you know, you're at this height. I don't think this version, the Windows 10 version, actually has that. To my understanding, there's supposed to be an upgrade that has come out for Minecraft for cross-platform and all that good stuff. But at the time of this particular recording, I don't currently have internet at my residence. Part of that whole moving process, getting new utilities and things of that nature set up. So, got utilities taken care of, obviously. It's how I'm running the power here on my computer in order to be able to record this. But I have not had the opportunity of setting up a new internet service provider. Hopefully by the time this video is actually out, I will in fact have that. Alright. I'll say getting a little challenging to see it. A little dark. It sounds like we might be at ground level now. Or somewhere in the range of ground level, because zombies. Unless they're just down here in a cave. Which I wouldn't put it past them, they've done that before. Okay. I knew we were going to get a couple more swings out of that puppy. Ha ha! Yeah. The only reason I'm actually interested in iron, like I said, I can go basically forever. I don't have a huge push. There's not in this game a huge push to drive yourself to iron tools. Because this works. I mean, it takes a minute, but it works. It's functional. I'm not hard pressed for, you know, getting through things, but the ability to collect certain resources requires you to have iron tools, which, I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's got a, you know, it's the prerequisite as it is. I mean, you know, for all intents and purposes, it's prerequisite for collecting certain things, because I could punch my way through a lot of stuff, but it wouldn't actually give me, you know, the needed thing on the other end. You know, if I switch to empty hands, I can slowly punch my way through this, but when it pops, you don't get a brick out of it. Whereas with this, you get your cobblestone. Well, if I get down here and I start working away at stuff and I don't have an iron pickaxe when I go to actually work on it, you don't get the resources. It just pops and goes away and you just wasted it. So I don't want that. No, sir. So instead we'll bypass that altogether. We'll get ourselves some iron. Hooray! Right here at the very end of the episode, we have successfully gotten ourselves 15 pieces of iron ore. I think it's a good place to wrap up the video right there. I appreciate everybody tuning in, checking us out. Like, subscribe, share us around, all that good stuff. Be sure to check out the podcast. We get on Spoilercast by Altar Media on occasion. We talk about movies, TV shows, video games, anything and everything. Just entertainment related as it is. You get on there and talk about some strange overlaps between universes. What would it be like to have I think the one we did the other day, which I thought was really, really cool, was Westworld and Jurassic Park exist in the same universe as one another, where a company who owns and runs Westworld is competing against the company that owns and runs Jurassic Park. And I think that concept is wonderful. I think it's fascinating. I like it a lot, strictly based off the fact that I could see actual companies doing something like that, where they're looking at it going, hey, these guys are making a ton of money, therefore this is what it is that we're going to do. And because of it, it kind of makes a little bit of sense. But Dire Monkey's the one that came up with that idea. And yeah, be sure to tune in, check out some of those things with us. And I will see you all in the next video. Until next time, you guys be safe. Bye!